I don't have any little girls in my family. I have 3 little boys, 13, 12, and 10. I want to tell you a little bit of a difference of growing up in a household without little girls is, we've been rescuing these dogs now for like a year and a half with Love Pup. And during that time, like each kid is evolved into helping these dogs in their own little way. And Dutch, who's 10, he's so great with these dogs. He's really, he's taking care of all these puppies we have. He's just taking care of everything. And yesterday we had this like little kind of this Love Pup event. We were raising some money for our foundation, and Rich was there, and my wife was there, and she brought all these puppies there. And while we were there, Kyle, my wife, on her way to this event with rescue dogs in her car, she's driving to this event, and a dog runs across the street, right? And it starts running in the middle of the intersection of the street, and my wife and kids pull over, and they all get out of the car, and they chase this dog down the middle of the street.
Oh my gosh!
My wife and 3 kids, and other cars are stopping. It was one of those deals. She said the road just stops because the dog was gonna get killed. So they grab the dog. The dog is a pit bull, and it's full of ticks. And this woman stops and says, "I can take the dog right now, but I can't keep it." My wife says, "Well, I have dogs in my car. Why don't you meet me at this event?" So the woman goes and meets at the event. And by the time I get there, the dog's already been taken to our vet to get checked out and everything. Because then we post it on a Lost Dog website. And we got to, and what happens when you find a stray dog? You have to sit on it for 6 days and hope that the owners can find it, and you post stuff. If the owners don't find it, then it's your dog, or you can decide to find a home for the dog. So this dog is now at the vet. While we're at this event, this guy shows up with 2 little dogs, and he's like, "I just found these stray dogs by the vet hospital."
What is happening?
And he says, "Can you take them?" I said, "Yeah, I can take them." So I've got the Love Pup van there. I had to stop by where we keep the Love Pup place and drive the Love Pup van to this event. And so I guess I could take them. So these dogs, this guy hands me these, and they're when I took them to the vet called them, they're purebred something. They're really tiny.
Oh, really?
Like, oh, those are purebred.
So they probably got out of somebody's yard.
Oh, no. The guy says that he found them with a rope leash around them, and the rope leash was full of ticks and fleas.
Gross.
So he took off the rope leash. The dogs in themselves when I held the dogs in my hands, fleas and ticks were falling off into my hands. I put them in the car, drove them to the vet, and there were fleas and ticks all over the back of this car. It was really riddled, man. So I left them at the vet. Now the deal with the vet is the vet closes at 5. So when I drop off my Love Pup dogs there, I got to pick those things up at 5. They can't keep them. So as the day was going on and we had basketball practice and we had baseball practice, somebody had to go get these dogs. And we're so full. We have 26 dogs in my house right now. And then my wife's really worried about this pit bull that we've dropped off there. My wife's like, "We got to pick up this pit bull." I'm like, "We can't pick up this pit bull and have it in our house. What if something happens and it breaks through this one door," because it's happened before, and just mangles these puppies that we have. So we're trying to be smart about it. So I call this place called Rockstar Rescue. Rockstar Rescues helped me the very, very, very first time I tried to do anything. They helped me catch this pit bull running down my street. And the thing about Rockstar Rescue is every dog they have, they name after a famous rock star.
Which I love.
And when you go to Rockstar Rescue, they got this really cool building. And in the building, they're blasting rock and roll music after all the dogs that are there. It's pretty cool. So we go pick up the dog from the vet. And Rockstar Rescue can't take the dog till later in the night. So as we pick up the pit bull turns into this beautiful, loving dog. It's just great. It's in the backseat with my kids and it's jumping around. And we're late to go to baseball practice. So the dog is now in the backseat of our car. My wife made all this dinner. It's rice and chicken, and everyone's got it in their paper plates. And we're all in the car, and the dog's in the backseat. And we got to drop off Kemp at baseball. Then we got to drive 35 miles away to go drop off the pit bull at this Rockstar Rescue place. But we all fall in love with the pit bull in the car. Pit bull's covered in ticks still. It still had a tick bath, but the ticks are still alive. So my son Dutch is in the back seat with his paper plate eating chicken, and he starts popping and killing the ticks.
Oh.
And I think it's like a precursor to popping pimples as you become a teenager. You know how popping pimples is really fun, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Popping ticks is fun too.
It is?
Really?
Yes, because the ticks get a little fat, and when you pop them between your fingernails, they pop. Peep, 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 they pop.
Yeah.
So, and when you pop a tick, when you kill a tick, there's blood because it's sucking the blood out of the dog. So Dutch has got this paper plate with chicken and rice on it, and he's popping ticks at the same time. He's getting blood all over his fingers. This is the part where I'm telling you I don't think would happen with girls.
No way.
Oh, no, I'm not to the part yet. The one I'm about to tell you. Then it's dark in the car, and you can hear, as we're driving, my son Jake yells, "Mom, Dad, Dutch is touching me with his bloody tick finger. He's wiping bloody tick blood all over." And my wife's like, "Stop it." I got to go, "Dutch, stop poking your brother with the bloody tick finger." And there's like, and meanwhile, then Dutch goes, "I don't want my food anymore." And he hands me his food. And on the plate is like rice and chicken, and I can only imagine there's ticks on this plate.
Right, yeah.
But I'm starving. So I'm like looking, I turn on the little the light, the flap down on the top of the sun visor to see, so the light turns on, I'm looking at my rice. Are there any ticks in this rice? And I start, no, I don't see any ticks. I start eating, but there should be ticks in the rice because there's ticks everywhere.
Where's he putting them once he pops them?
You just throw them away. I mean, they just.
In the car?
I guess.
Ew.
Hope you get a vacuum in there and in the back of the Love Pup van today.
When I was driving the Love Pup van to the first place with those two ticky dogs, Dutch was in the back of the Love Pup van popping ticks. He loves popping ticks.
You know, I've never seen that in action. I can't imagine that happening. That is totally opposite of what was happening at my house last night with the girl in the house.
What?
Here's the juxtaposition for you. So my kids are very excited about Halloween. I told you how Audrey wanted to make a map of the neighborhood and then change costumes. She wanted to try on costumes with the boys to see if people would recognize them. Once they went and got candy, then they go change. So she was having them almost do a fashion show for her with their potential Halloween costumes. So once you come out as a ninja, can you change it into the Grim Reaper without having to change? That's what we were doing last night. And then we went to ride around the neighborhood to look for Halloween decorations. And she would mark it on a map and go, okay, that's going to be a good house for Halloween candy. That's what we were doing at my house last night. A dry run for Halloween. In a costume fashion show.
She's pretty thorough.
Oh, very much so.
We were popping ticks.
Popping ticks and rubbing bloody tick blood.
It's like that song. What's that song? Popping collars, drinking gun. What song is that? What's that one? It was.
Is it
we played.
Kesha?
No, we played it a lot. I think it said drinking scissorp. Oh my God, what song
Are
is
you
that?
sure it's not Kesha?
No,
Really?
I mean, I'm sure
It sounded like you were doing apple bottom jeans for a
No.
second.
No. Popping bottles over ice. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Like a G6.
Oh, like a
That's it,
G6.
that's it,
Like
that's
a
it.
It's Joey
G6.
Bradfish
Oh,
right
just-
there.
yeah. Popping ticks
Over rice.
popping ticks over rice.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
were watching The Lion Guard, so not much happening
Watching
in our
what?
house. The Lion Guard.
What's
on
that?
Disney Junior.
Oh, does it have anything to do with Lion King?
Yeah. It's like the Lion King's son's son now.
Oh, get out.
Simba's son.
What's
his
Simba's
name?
son leads the Lion Guard.
Is it a TV show or a movie?
Kion.
Is it a movie?
Kion is Simba's son, you guys.
But is it a movie?
It's a TV show. It's on all the time.
Wow.
That's what's happening over in our
How do I
world.
not know about Disney Junior's the Lion King sequel?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, you know, it's funny because you're in a different level with your daughter. And it's like we had this, my wife wanted to go see this 80s band last week. And they played at this one venue. My wife goes, "Where are they playing again?" I go, "It's at that blah, blah, blah." She goes, "Where's that?" "It's where we saw the Wiggles." It's like, you know, that's how, like, you're probably going to see Chiron in the tour,
Kion.
when
Yeah,
the tour comes to
probably.
town. Because I don't think the Wiggles are around anymore, are they?